Hey guys, Nick Biddle here coming at you with this week's drip. And this month we've been going through an entire series on conflict. And last week I told you to do something crazy. I told you to agree with them. But what do you do after you agree? And that's this next step in the drip. And what I want you to do is after you've agreed with them, you're going to knock them on their heels. But now you get to have a conversation. And that's where the magic happens. What I want you to ask is, where do we go from here? Or how do we resolve this? What I'm asking you to do is to lead with a question, not a statement. Calling somebody stupid or telling them what a big idiot they are is just going to get you right back into that conflict. We want to stay out of that. So what I want you to ask is, where do we go from here? Or how do we resolve this moving forward? And now you're having a conversation, and that is the key. Guys, I know it sounds simple. And I make it sound simple, but it's not. In practice, it is difficult. To just review what we've covered this last month, when you do have somebody attack you verbally or they're looking for a fight, the first thing I want you to do is to remember that we're trying to resolve this conflict, not necessarily win it. No one really wins a conflict. And the second thing I want you to do is I want you to allow them to dump on you everything they think they know about this issue. And remember, 90% of that stuff is going to be false or inaccurate, but just keep your mouth shut. Third step is to agree with them. When you agree with them, you're going to throw them on their heels. They're not going to know what to expect. And then the final step is to simply talk it out, figure out where we go from here. Another thing I like to do is after we resolve the conflict, I like to go back in a week or 10 days and just say, hey, I know last week we had a little misunderstanding. Are we good? Is there anything else you wanted to add to that? Did you have any more thoughts? And what we're doing is we're really just going to keep that communication open. Next week, we've got an extra week in this month. I'm going to tell you a quick little story that happened to me this last week on how to resolve conflict. Until then, take care.